Okay. So yes, you correctly answered both behavior and customers. Tell me, what does the word part-time mean?
Part-time means a job that working only some hours, not on day or on week.
Perfect. The word responsible?
Responsible means you can be trusted to do your duties well.
Yes. Like what, for example?
He is responsible for managing the team.
Okay.
Or he is responsible for the project.
Yes, meaning you make sure it gets done. Perfect. What does the word successful mean?
Successful means having good results or achieving goals.
Okay, now tell me, what what would you say will success look for you one day? If you think of the word successful, what do you imagine? Is it to be rich, a professional football player, badminton player, maybe a police officer, a general in the army? What does successful look? What do you think successful look like? Looks like.
Successful look. We have time to do not just a day. We should practice more and learn more to successful to success.
Say again. Your voice was breaking up.
We have to do more, practice more, learn more to have to success.
Okay, but like, what image do you? If you think of, if you say one day when I'm successful, what do you mean? For example, like for example, let's say I really want to be a business owner. So I would imagine my I would imagine success looking like I have a business that makes money and that works properly, that can be trusted. That would be my idea of success. Do you understand?
Yes.
What would you imagine as success? Or let me ask you like this: what would you want to be successful in?
I want to be rich.
Rich. So that's what your example of your idea of success is. Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. I wanted to see if you can give an example. Now let's quickly answer these sentences. So I want you to read the whole sentence and tell me which word goes where. Number one.
When you are responsible for a mistake, people blame you for it.
Perfect. Number two.
Your behavior means the things you do.
Perfect. Number three.
When you have a part-time job, you work for only part of each day.
Excellent. Number four.
Successful people usually make a lot of money.
And number five.
Her store serves about 100 customers each day.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, let's look at the opinion. So remember, like I said earlier in that one paragraph where words are very important. So what I want you to remember is the topic or what the opinion is about should be the same as the reason. So if you have a topic about, let's say, candy here, let's say candy is sweet, then the reason should also say candy is sweet, for example. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so you can quickly read through these opinions, and when you're ready, you can just start telling me. But I want you to read both the opinion and whichever reason you choose, okay? Whenever you're ready.
Yes. Oh, wait.
Okay?
Mm, Students will have no free time if they study and work because they will have to do too many things to do.
Okay, number two.
Students should focus on their studies because they need to get grades. Students can have fun by doing a part-time job because they can meet a lot of people. It is good for teenagers to earn money by doing part-time job because they can buy the things they want.
Excellent. Let's look at them. Students will have to have free time if they want to study and work because they need to get good grades. Yes. Students should focus on their studies. Yes. Students can have fun by doing part-time jobs. Yes, they can learn and meet a lot of new people. Yeah, so that all of them are correct. Well done. Now let's. Oh no, I didn't write the wrong tool. What did you? Wait. Let me just do this. Let me just write it again. Okay, so this one is C, B, D, A. Excellent. Okay, now I want you to do the same for the refuting opinion. Remember, here it's a little bit tricky because the topic here is about something, and the other topic here is against that same thing. So the topic is the same, but this one states something in the positive, this one gives a negative. Or, no, it's not. No, I don't think so. Remember, whenever you're ready, just tell me and we can start. And remember, I also want you to read both the opinion and the reason.
Hmm. Students can learn many useful skills by doing part-time jobs. I disagree. Part-time jobs such as working in a store do not teach many useful skills. Uh, Teenagers enjoy working part-time. That is not true. Most teenagers dislike their boring part-time jobs. Most Korean parents don't want their children to work. I disagree. Many parents think both studying and working are important. And it is not safe for teenagers to do part-time job. That is not true. Many rules protect on workers, including teenagers.
Excellent. Sorry, my glasses are dirty. Okay, so let's look at them. Students can learn many useful skills by doing part-time jobs, or degree part-time jobs, things. So, yes, that's true. Teenagers enjoy working part-time jobs. It's not true that students like working. Yes. If you do the same thing over and over and over again, a student will get bored very easily. Um, Number three, most Korean parents don't want their children to do work. No, when you think it's good. Safe for teenagers, yes, there are rules that protect them. Well done. Well done. Okay, so now let's look at these opinion examples. When you're ready, I want you to please read the supporting opinion.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, please read it for me.
The students should have part-time jobs. First, they can have fun by doing their job. This is because students can often work their friends, so they can forget about their studies for a few hours each week. As a result, they will have less stress. Second, teenagers can earn their own money. This is important because students want to buy many things. If students work, they can buy some of the things themselves. As a result, they will not ask their parents for money.
Perfect. Wait, let me just check this. Wait, wait. Okay, yes. Now, so we can see this one is four part-time jobs, and let's look at their reasons. Let's see if maybe they have better reasons than the previous um, in the passage. So they can have fun by doing their jobs. Okay, this because students can often work with their friends. Okay, so there's a benefit. You can work with your friends. They can forget about their studies for each hours a week. As a result, they will have less stress. Okay. Second, teenagers can earn their own money. This is important because students can want to buy many things. So earning your own money and they won't be asking their parents for all the time for money. Okay. Now, let's look at these. So, tell me which one of these reasons in this paragraph that I underlined do you think are strong reasons or good reasons? Which ones do you think are
They
good reasons?
they can have fun by doing their job. This
Mhm.
is because students can often work with their friends. Wait. No.
Okay.
Teenager can earn their own money.
Okay. And so you would say the other reason about having fun is not that good of a reason, right? Or it's a weak reason. Would you agree?
Yes,
Okay. Now, so remember from the last from the passage we read earlier, the the argument that were for working was at good reasons. It was a strong argument, and the argument against was weak. But I didn't have really good reasons. Now let's go look at the opposing opinion. Are you ready? Can you please read that for me?
yes. It's a bad idea for students to have part-time jobs. First, if students have part-time jobs, they cannot focus on their schoolwork. In Korea, it's important for students to get good grades. This is because they want to go to good schools and universities. Second, will uh, stu- students with part-time job will have no free time at all. Korean teenagers are already busy learning school subjects. If they work too, they will not have any time to do something fun.
Okay, so let's look at this. The first one, it's against bad idea. Don't do it. And let's look at the reasons. They cannot focus on their schoolwork. Okay, because this one. They would get into good schools, universities. Students, part-time will have no free time at all, and they won't have time for fun. Okay. So in that paragraph, which ones do you think are bad or is a bad reason?
Um, they no have they have no free time at all. They will not have any time to do something fun.
Hmm.
They cannot focus on their schoolwork.
Okay, so we can agree. Let's compare them. Okay, so this one here, I would say, making you earn your own money is a very good reason. That one is very good. But having fun is it's it's important to have fun, but I won't list it as a reason, right? Um, let's look at the other one. This one says you won't be able to focus. They cannot focus. Ooh, cannot. And okay, they want if they want to go to good schools and universities. Okay, so they cannot focus. They will get lower grades if they then they can't go to their desired university or school. Okay, they have no free time. Ish. So free time. Don't you think that most students pick a part-time job because they have too much free time? What would you say, David?
Where can you repeat again?
Don't you think that most students that take part-time jobs take the job because they have too much free time?
Yes.
Okay, so I would say, ish, this is not also a good reason. But let's look at this word cannot focus. Is that true for all students? Remember, if you make an argument or a fact, it should be true for all, or at least for the majority, most of them. Okay. So, do you think it would be true to say that all students won't be able to focus on their schoolwork? What do you think?
Uh,
Is it true for all?
no.
No. So that there as well. Again, like they did in the passage. In the passage, they said, "Will you will definitely get lower grades." So all students they cannot focus. Oh, that's not true. I mean, some students, if you go work at a store, you will, for example, let's say you work with a cashier, you will need to do math quickly, so that might improve your math skills. It might
Yes.
improve your language if you have a part-time job, and it will might improve your behavior, and you will become more responsible. So there is just in this argument that the book gave us, it's more you will get more out of having a part-time job than not having one. Do you agree? You will get it will benefit you more if you have, according to this book, it will benefit you more if you have a part-time job. What do you think? Do you think that will be accurate if I say it like that? Let me write it. Wait, let me just check that spelling of that word. I don't think it's a CIL, but so I have been mistaken in the past, beneficial. Oh, it is. Okay. It is more beneficial to have a part-time job. Will you say the statement is accurate according to this book?
Yes, I agree.
Excellent. So we can agree that the argument the book gives is steering us, or it's pointing us that this is the best argument, this is not. Because the wordplay is um, different. So let's look at let's put the argument for having a part-time job under the same microscope as the opposing. So here we have a word that tried to make the statement factual, and it did not do it. But let's look at this. So you can have fun. In this sentence, it's a possibility. There is a possibility that you will have fun because you can often work with friends. It will be entirely different if they said will work with friends. Do you see that? How that sentence changed. This is because students will work with their friends. They will have fun by doing their job because they will work with their friends. Do you see that changes the whole argument again? Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so now that word's perfect. That sentence is fine. They can forget about their studies? Yes, because they have to focus on something else. So that's also true. This is also true. They will have less stress. They might enjoy what they do. Oh, as a result, they will have less stress. Yes, I think it's true because you won't be worried too much about um, let's say you did not score that great on a test. This gives you, instead of playing games, as an alternative to playing games or watching TV, I think this is a better option. And then earn your own money. If you work for part time, they have to pay you. Then that's true. And if you have a lot of money, you will want to spend it. So there are more true statements than in the argument for part time jobs than against. But excellent. But that's our time. Thank you, David. I will see you again.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye bye, David.